Oh, hi there. Hi guys, it's Jordan Berry again. I just wanted to take some time out today to speak with you guys about how to obtain a tattoo apprenticeship. Some of the fatal mistakes that artists make when they're looking at pursuing an apprenticeship to tattoo or pierce or any other thing of that nature. You know, it's something that's very secretive and there's not a lot of information out about it, and I just want to kind of blow the lid on that and help you guys get into this industry because it's rapidly growing. It's an awesome job to have, and I look forward to seeing you guys pursuing that and helping develop the tattoo industry with whatever you can bring to the table. So, a couple of things you should know about getting a tattoo apprenticeship. It's not easy. It's not guaranteed. They don't owe you a thing. It's going to be one of the hardest things but I'll tell you this right now, is one of the most rewarding professions you could ever be a part of. Now, a lot of people ask, what does my portfolio need to be like? What do I need to do to impress the people at a tattoo studio? You need to draw. If you're not drawing every single day, all the time, you're not ready to be a tattooer. Traditional. You need to draw realism. You need to draw still life. You need to draw abstract. You need to draw every single thing you can think to draw as much out of your day as humanly possible. I know you guys have jobs and families and things that you need to attend to. All of your downtime should be spent drawing. Get as good as humanly possible. A lot of your families are going to see the stuff that you're doing. They'll be like, oh my goodness, you're so talented. I think you should pursue tattooing. You're not that good. Sorry, Aunt Jean. You're going to see a tattoo studio and you're going to bring that stuff in there and they're going to shoot down your hopes and dreams. You need to be actually good. You really need to draw. You need to draw. I can't say that enough times. It is the #1 thing that you're going to need to do to become a fantastic tattooer. When you're putting together your art portfolio, make sure you're including all of these different things. Show your versatility. Show the tattooer that you comprehend a lot of different types of art, because you know what you're going to be doing as a tattooer? You're going to be constantly challenged daily with facilitating the needs of people who don't just want one thing or don't just want another, but rather in a day you might wake up and tattoo some lettering, and then you'll tattoo some traditional, and then you'll have to do someone's grandma's portrait. That's the fact of the matter. It's good to be as well-rounded as humanly possible. A really good way to get involved in the tattoo community is by simply getting tattoos. If you're getting tattoos and you're going and shaking these hands and you're paying them an appropriate amount of money, you're not haggling with them over the price, you're tipping appropriately, you're treating them with the same respect that they have for the industry that they work inside of, that's going to be a great first step in the door of tattooing. They might not be offering an apprenticeship now, tomorrow, or in a month. They're going to know who you are, they're going to know what respect level you bring to tattooing and to a tattoo studio, and they're going to remember that when that time comes. Be polite, be respectful, go get some tattoos, chop it up with them, ask them some questions, make sure they remember who you are in a really positive light, and it can really help your chances of getting a tattoo apprenticeship, because I cannot stress how difficult they can be to acquire. A lot of people ask me, how long is a tattoo apprenticeship? How long should it last? Am I being taken advantage of in my own tattoo apprenticeship? The fact of the matter is, there's just no good answer for that. You can only develop as fast as you can develop. Obviously, if you put the time in and you grind hard and you work hard, you're going to excel faster than your peers. But I've seen apprenticeships end in as quick as 3 to 6 months, up to 2 years. It just depends on who your teacher is, how credible the studio is, and what your progression looks like. If they feel like you're ready to jump into the skin, more power to you. But a lot of them are going to try to slow you down, because we have a lot of people right now entering the tattoo community that are less than deserving, to be as blunt as possible. A lot of times apprenticeships, I found, are less about teaching you to draw. That's not what a tattoo apprenticeship is for. We're not here to teach you how to do or teach you how to draw the traditional stuff. That stuff you take and learn on your own time. That's what all the drawing beforehand is for, and that's what, going home at the end of the night and drawing for 4 more hours at the end of your long day as an apprentice, that's what that's for. We're here to teach you how to be safe, clean, and do a quality tattoo and make a good impression on the client.
Ready whenever you are.
So, long story short, there is no appropriate amount of time for a tattoo apprenticeship. Like I said, they can span anywhere from 3 to 6 months to 1 to 2 years. It just depends on your dedication, your drive, you know, how the tattoo studio needs to move you along, what your experience is, all that good stuff. So I thought it would be a great idea, I need to quit pounding this table, it would be a great idea to actually have you guys listen to a true testimonial from my own personal apprentice that has been working with me now for a few months, and kind of hear her take on apprenticeships, take a minute and shed some light on apprenticeship duties and those kind of things. And I'd like to do it by introducing you guys to my personal apprentice, Tiny.
My name is Jordan, but they call me Tiny at the shop, just so that they don't get our names confused, obviously, because we're both Jordan. I've been apprenticing at Main Street Inc. for about 4.5, almost 5 months. Usually around noon when the shop opens, I'll come in and I'll get Jordan's station set up. He showed me exactly how he sets up his stations, like putting the machine, the wrap, you know, all that good stuff. So I'll set up for his tattoo and he'll start tattooing around noon. And he tattoos from anywhere around 4 to 6 hours. And then after he finishes his tattoo, I'll break down the station, and it's really helped me learn about sterilization of everything, and just how the tattooers keep their stations clean when they're working. So on a day-to-day basis, usually when I come into the shop, I'll start off by sweeping the floors, mopping, vacuuming, cleaning the toilets, the bathrooms, you know, hands and knees. Some of the more gritty stuff that Jordan has had me do is clean his motorcycle, clean his rims. I've detailed the inside of his car. I've fed him French fries by hand. I've rubbed his belly just for whatever reason, just because he feels like making me do that. My least favorite thing I've had to do is hold up the shop sign. We have this little chalkboard sign that says walk-ins welcome. And he'll just make me stand out there. I think I've stood out there for 5 hours one time, 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. I don't remember, but just stuff like that, the basic cleaning. And then Jordan will assign me a task to do for the day. So that could be anything from typing a paper, which we just started doing recently, like 2-page papers over, let's see, the tattoo inks that are used, like the pigments, the needles, sanitation, just all stuff like that. So after I finish my cleaning or typing up the papers or whatever Jordan has assigned me to do that day, I usually break off and I'll draw off the rest of the day. So I work on drawing just compositions, like placing things, how they look, just really honing in on my art skills and my drawing and colors and just everything that goes into art. But you know, all these things, although they may not be my favorite tasks, it really helps build character. Just inside and outside of the shop, and that's something I think that's needed to become a good tattoo artist. So all of the drawing that I'll do, or working on compositions, whatever I'm doing, all of that really is just preparing me for when I can tattoo. So it's all useful skill, all application. There's no set date on when exactly I'll start tattooing, but all I can do is keep drawing, keep doing what Jordan tells me to do, and just hopefully in time it'll make me into a good tattooer and I'll have the job of my dreams.
That pretty much sums up everything that I think would be important to know about a tattoo apprenticeship at face value. I want to send a special thanks to my wonderful apprentice, Tiny, for joining us today and helping shed a little bit of light on her day-to-day activities. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your grandma's pastor, anybody. Come watch me. I hope to produce some more videos for you guys in a very short amount of time. Thank you for watching.